Namaskar and good evening. My name is Anandi and I would like to welcome you all to Ayush Shakti's Facebook live sessions. Today, we will discover the proven ancient solutions of hypertension. I would like to introduce you to Dr. Smita Naram, founder of Ayush Shakti Ayurved, a chain of Ayurvedic medicines and Ayurveda therapy clinics across the globe. She is also an author and trainer. She has treated more than 1 million people across the world with detoxification treatment in the last 32 years. Today, we also have Dr. Ram Konduskar with us, who is an expert Ayush Shakti doctor and trainer, an Ayurveda practitioner. He has treated more than 15,000 plus people across the world. I welcome you both, and without any further delay, I am excited to know about the insights of Dr. Smita.
Namaskar, my dear friends. Do you know that 57% of the death from paralysis and stroke are because of hypertension or high blood pressure? And also 24% of the death because of coronary artery disease are actually because of the high blood pressure and hypertension. And they all were taking medication to control their blood pressure, and still the blood pressure were going up and down, and suddenly there was a spike and emergency and death. So that's the reason we felt this is the best way we can guide you to improve your quality of life, because natural way always creates a long lasting health and long lasting balance in the blood pressure. But let's understand what is actually blood pressure first of all. So blood pressure is like a heart and arteries. This is the circulatory system. So heart is like a pump, and imagine a water pump with two pipelines, one which is bringing in water and the other which is throwing out water. And there's this pump which contracts, throws out the blood. Heart is like a pump which contracts and throws the blood to the big artery, and then it relaxes again to take the blood from the artery which brings in blood in the heart. So it's like a circle. The heart is that pump, so and when it contracts, it is actually pushing the blood not only to the artery but to the whole body. So every cell of our body gets the drop of blood, which is so important for getting nourishment, to do the exchange of waste material, bringing waste material step by step to the organs which is releasing it, like kidneys and sweat gland or colon, etc. So for this reason, this circulation is so important in our body. But whenever there is a blockage in the artery, so imagine a pump and again the pipeline which is connected with that pump. If there is a blockage where the pump contracts and pushes the water, the pipe will get swollen, and pump will have to put more pressure so that the blood is pushed and gone to the whole body. So that's where the heart problem or high blood pressure happens, because when there is some blockage in the artery somewhere, the heart has to push harder, work harder to push this blood to whole body. And there are two blood pressure. I also want to explain both the numbers to you. One is systolic and diastolic. So whenever heart is actually putting a pressure to push the blood to the artery and whole body, the heart pumps, so blood pressure is higher. And when it relaxes, where it takes the blood in, the blood pressure goes down. So systolic is the higher and diastolic is the lower one. And the normal range has to be always 120/80. And if it goes out of range, then there is hypertension. And generally it begins always with a little headache. Sometimes you are feeling some nauseous feeling, headache out of stress, and you will say, okay, every time I get stress, I get headache. But actually, maybe you are slightly increasing your blood pressure when you get stress. And then slowly and steadily, toxins accumulating in the tubes and stress level constantly increasing. Heart has to pump harder to to push the blood in the whole body, and slowly it becomes like a range which is known as a illness. So initially up to 130, 140 by 90, the doctors will say, okay, try and manage through lifestyle, etc. And then when it goes beyond 150, 90, 100, and it stays like that all the time, they will measure 24 hours blood pressure or something, sometimes 48 hours. And if it stays like that, the doctors would say you have to take the medication for whole of your life. But we will actually today discuss with you how naturally you can balance your blood pressure if it's in the initial stage. If you are already taking medication, what you can do so that it remains, at least it doesn't increase. Because we have seen so many people whose blood pressure, in spite of taking medication, spikes high and goes down, and they don't know what to do about it because the right dose is difficult to decide. So what to do, what you can do through your diet, lifestyle, kitchen formula, we will share all of that with you. So stay with me and let's watch this powerful story of Michelle from Belgium, Brussels, who came to see me in Netherlands actually. And she came to see me in Netherlands. Yeah.
I'm coming from Brussels in Belgium, and I am 46 years old. I came to Ayushakti because of constipation problems and blood circulation. And I arrived the 16th of January 2017. And I stayed in Ayushakti for Panchakarma treatment of 3 weeks, and I arrived the 16th of January. I was treated by two doctors, Dr. Mehta and Dr. Sinta. And I got really good results, something like 70% regarding my circulation problems and blood pressure. I have got very warm hands and
Story of Michelle. She actually met me in Brussels, and she also, I think, she met Dr. Hemang, who travels as well to Brussels, and we have students, local student who collaborates with us. Ayushakti clinic partners are there all over the world, in Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand, US, everywhere across the world. So she met me there, and she just had a blood pressure started, and it was for 2 years. It was just on and off. There was a lot of, whenever there was stress, it just came up, and then the point came when it was constantly a bit high, 150 by 90, sometimes 95. And the doctor said that now you will have to take the medication, and she didn't want to start it. So she straight away came to India. She took the detox for 2 or 3 weeks, and just in this period, the blood pressure already settled completely in 1 week. And till today, it's already 3 years. In fact, she took just the herbs for 1 year, and she's still in contact with us. And last 2 years, the blood pressure is still natural, normal, without any medication. So that's her story. And that's what can happen if you focus on removing the blockage in the circulation and calming the stress. we have Dr. Ram, who I would like to invite. Dr. Ram, would you like to share what are the causes, why it is happening?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Ramchandra. Namaskar. I would like to share with the symptoms of the initially the symptoms of the hypertension. A patient with hypertension can have certain symptoms like severe headache. So it can be like frontal as well as some back also. Also the confusion or fatigue feeling or dizziness feeling. You may feel like like tired feeling or weakness, vision problems, or like it can have like problem of like sometimes double vision or like problems in the vision. The chest pain, you can have problems of discomfort in the chest as well. Difficulties in breathing. Some patients they do have some because of a gas that is bloated, especially in the intestinal level, that can come into the heart region and also in the neck region that can produce a discomfort in breathing also. So irregular heartbeats also. You can have sometimes palpitation, like arrhythmia feeling. This can be how in the symptoms. So pain and stiffness in the neck and the head also. So you can show the effect like migraine like symptoms as well, heartburn, gas, bloating, or indigestion. In some patients, I do have patients like those who having constipation, they do have a lot of gas, bloating. The gas just especially goes into the higher level, the heart region as well as the neck region, that produces hypertension. So next, I will tell you about the causes. This is very, very important to know the causes because knowingly and unknowingly we are following the bad or wrong food habit as well as a wrong lifestyle that can land up into hypertension as well as the complications of hypertension as well. Okay, so you should know these causes. So what the like alcohol consumptions? If you are tend to have a lot of alcohols, tend to have a lot of smoking. A smoking habit also very, very important cause of this hypertension. Excessive consumption of red meat, especially. Suppose if you are taking red meat as well as the the animals that are grown, especially in the marshy land, that produce a lot of toxins in the body. Excessive consumption of heavy to digest food like gluten, wheat, refined flours that stuck to the intestinal level and producing the toxins, and that can land up into the hypertension. Fermented food like vinegar, cheese, butter, yogurt, so dairy products like fermented dairy products that can produce this hypertension. The sour fruits or like sour food. Suppose if you are taking a lot of lemon, lime, like this kind of pineapple, this kind of fruits, it increases the acidity of the blood and that can produce the hypertension. So deep fried food, this is a very, very important food. Like if you have deep fried, oily food and fatty food or spicy food that contain a lot of chilies, that can make your blood too much acidify and produces hypertension. So the aerated drinks, like if you are taking a lot of the soft drink or cold drink, that contain lots of complex sugar or that produce in turn afterward it makes the blood acidify and produce the hypertension. And also the lifestyle. Suppose if you are having inactive lifestyle, if you are sedentary, if your job is sedentary, if you are not moving, if you are not working out, so it's also very, very important factor to produce this kind of illness. The late night sleep. If you are having partying outside at late night, as well as if you are emotionally sensitive, if you are like too much grief, if you have got anger, if you have got agitation, that can land up into this kind of hypertension. Okay.
Absolutely,
So,
Dr.
Dr.
Ram, that
Sitaram
was,
will,
yeah,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
great, actually. Thank you. That
yeah.
whatever Dr. Ram explained, really, if you listen to it carefully, and these recordings will be available again. If you are young, ambitious, wanting to do a lot in your life, remember one thing, that health is the most important thing in life. and you cannot buy health using wealth. So while you accumulate wealth, you have to look after your health. And that's why listen to this and at least follow proper lifestyle. I have heard a lot of people saying, oh, but what can I do? I have to work hard. I have to go on the roads. I can get only pakoras, samosas, and burgers, etc. No, actually, when you eat outside, you can have khichdi, dal khichdi, you can have biryani, rice, pulao, dal, etc., so that you feel better. So now I will share with you what's Ayush Shakti's approach, how we actually look at treating the blood pressure from the removal of the root cause. So Ayush Shakti's approach is truly to remove the toxins. That's the main approach. We, as I was discussing with you, that whenever the toxins slowly over a period of years and years. So truly the right lifestyle, the right diet, and every day doing pranayam, exercise, etc., should be part of your life already by age 30 or even 25, I would recommend, because actual toxicity starts little by little, like drop by drop. You accumulate drop by drop, and suddenly a pan is completely filled up. In the monsoon, you must have seen that little drop, and then suddenly everything is full. The whole pan is full. Same way, every day, little drop by drop toxins getting accumulated in a place in artery, either main artery or artery in the head or artery in the neck. The heart pushes the blood, it cannot go as normal, so heart has to work hard and push hard. So first approach is to remove these toxins, to remove and declog, anti-clog these toxins using diet, lifestyle, detox program, herbal formulas. The second thing is to calm down the stress. We do everything including the therapy and herbs to calm down the stress. Third is improve the circulation and nourish the circulatory system so much and strengthen the heart muscles so that it doesn't have to pump hard and doesn't have to give a lot of pressure. So these are three main things we do actually. And because of that, slowly, your system functions in a natural manner and your own body will keep the blood pressure normal. I have seen actually people who are on some blood pressure medication, when they start along with the medication, because you cannot stop blood pressure medication when you're already taking it. I had a patient in US who was on medication, and when we did the whole process for a year with diet, lifestyle, herbal formula, detox programs that he did at home, slowly his own doctor actually told him that you don't need any more this prescription medication, because your heart function is improved and your blood pressure is natural without need of any medication. So that's what can happen when you follow everything. Let's now understand from Dr. Ram how you can take care of your blood pressure using the right kind of diet, lifestyle, etc.
Yes, ma'am. So I should use many tools among these. Hello. So I should use many tools among these. Like diet is very important part of the treatment. So as I told you, suppose if you are taking a lot of meat products, like fermented food and all meat products, aerated drinks, and processed food, packaged food, and the deep fried food, that increases the acidity in the blood and produces hypertension. But what are the good food that you can take? Asmita, you can move further. Next slide for the diet, good diet. So these are explained. I will explain in the causes. You can. So this is the the food to be taken, like pulses like mung beans or green lentils are said to be very good source of protein and very good for digestion as well as other lentils like masoor dal or red lentils or pigeon pea, that tur dal, arhar ki dal, that is very light for digestion, that can use readily in your diet. Okay, the grains like millet, jowar, bajra, ragi, like finger millet, amaranth, or rajgira that we say in Hindi, quinoa, spelt, kamut, or buckwheat that are healthier option for the grains that you can make out of this like rotis, or you can use this in the food also in cooking purpose. So the next are like vegetables like pumpkin or kaddu, bottle gourd, rich gourd in the turai or kaddu or pumpkin or zucchini or ivy gourd or tindi, carrot that has specific quality to reduce the pitta or the acidity in the blood. So that if you are using, that is highly beneficial in case of this hypertension to treat. So garlic is, as you know, garlic is very good for the heart. It reduces cholesterol as well. That we taken 2 to 3 cloves of the garlic. You can roast it with the ghee, and you can take this every day. And also you can use in like cooking purpose also. That can use as a very good remedy for the this hypertension. So the highly proteinous food like tofu, the chicken or fish that you can recommend, I can recommend you to take in hypertension. Tofu is very good as well as chicken. So if you are to use the chicken, to use like the organic chicken that has been fed on natural things, natural food, or the fish that you can use like river fish. This is highly recommended. It contains omega-3 fatty acids that can be used in this. That's also working on the heart disease also. Okay. Next. So friends, I want to share you a very good case of mine or testimonial you can say. So it was like acute condition of this hypertension. The patient came to me from Russia. He was having severe kind of headache. He was having nausea, vomiting feeling, also heartburn, bloating in the abdomen, as well as he was feeling neck stiffness, headache. So this hot feeling in the head also. He was feeling dizzy as well. So when I checked the blood pressure, it was like 190 by 110. And the pulse also signifies a lot of heat. We do pulse consultation, we do find the main reason of the patient why hypertension is there. So we define the lot of pitta or a lot of heat in the pulse. So immediately I made him lie down and raise the legs of the patient and apply the cow ghee or here, the temple region, two sides. You have to apply this and massage for 5 minutes, as well as the third eye position for the 1 minute. You have to massage it with the ghee. Also the crown over here. No, you have to apply the ghee over here, and as well as you have to put the 4 to 5 drops of the ghee into the navel region, as well as I apply on the feet as well. So as well, I give a powerful remedy of Ayushakti that is highly cooling one called as Gulka seed syrup. 4 teaspoons of Gulka seed syrup, Rakta Shanti, the medicine, the drug of choice or medicine of choice, 3 tablets, and the Pitta Shamak, 2 pills. Believe me, friends, within 2 minutes, the patient shows dramatic results. Means his symptoms of headache, dizzy feeling, fatigue feeling, vomiting or nausea feeling gone away. And within 2 minutes, the blood pressure came to 160 by 90. Okay. And after 2 minutes, after 10 minutes, when I checked the blood pressure, it was 140 by 90. I do believe this was a very, very good, fantastic result with the help of this Ayushakti medicine. Okay. So after some time, I give some, this Basti or enema. He was having some issue like, gas, bloating, and constipation. With this cleansing enema, or like we got Basti in Ayurveda, if I give him and all the toxins, the gas, constipation, the bad stuff is gone away from the system, and he feels much more better. So the reason behind sharing this case is that I do believe Ayushakti can help not only the chronic patient, also in the acute stage also. No, so this is very, very fantastic result. I do believe with this help of this Ayushakti medicines or the techniques of Ayushakti medicine. Okay. So
yes, that was really great, Dr. Ram. Yeah. That was really great, Dr. Ram. I was quite happy with the experience that you shared, because we have this kind of experience happening all the time. And And the herbs that you want to say something about the
Yeah.
herbs?
Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah.
the first herb is called as Rakta Shanti. It's very, very good medicine that pacifies the pitta as well as nourishes the brain tissues, also the heart. It's highly recommended in treating the high blood pressure. It's balancing the blood pressure in normal level. So Rakta Shanti should be taken 2 tablets. As per severity of the patient's condition, you can take maybe like four tablets also, as per the disease control concern. So next is like Sudhai. This is a medicine of choice that improves the circulation. This, as you know, this heart, the brain, the kidneys are very, very vital organs of the body. To have the good circulation of the vital organs or marma organs, this is highly effective Sudhai. That to unblock the channels also, the medicine contents of Sudhai is highly beneficial in cleansing as well. Okay, that you can use two also. 2 tablets in morning, 2 tablets in the evening. So next is like Marma. So as I show you, as I said, while treating my acute case of this hypertension, I tried with this very powerful Marma of Ayushakti that I want to share with you. So Marmas are nothing but subtle energy point. If you activate this, it can release the you can say circulation. It can help for detoxifying the body. What to do? So do cow ghee massage on the both side of the temple regions, as I show you here, for 5 minutes. Want to like 5 minutes you can do it. Also on the third eye position, 1 minute you have to do it. On the scalp region, in the crown region, we have to do it for 1 minute. And to put this 4 to 5 drops of the ghee in the navel region or belly button. So do this morning and evening time. So believe me, friends, it looks very simple, but highly, highly effective in treating this kind of hypertension. You can see very good results with it within a fraction of, you can say, 1 minute, 2 minutes also. Okay, if you try this in the patient. So it activates the circulation, pacify the excess heat also. Of course.
Yeah,
So
that was great actually,
the next,
Dr. Ram.
yeah,
And this
yeah,
Marma points, my dear friends, we will have the recordings again available. You go back to the recording, you look at it and do it if needed. Call our doctors to learn, understand the Marma. Then home remedy is something that you can also use it by yourself. So there are certain home remedies which will calm down the anger, because anger is one thing that always shoots up the high pressure very quickly and the stress. So take half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, half a teaspoonful of coriander seed powder, half a teaspoonful of fennel seed powder, and if you can find it, 1 teaspoonful of Brahmi powder, you can add it. So that will calm down your stress. If you keep taking it regularly, slowly, at least you will not increase your blood pressure. I think it will not by itself reduce your blood pressure. You might need a Ayurvedic doctor's consultation with our doctors precisely to have your customized plan, but this will at least help you maintain it and keep your anger down and your temper calm. That's what it will do. I would like to share just one story, and also we make a detox at clinic. We do Shiradhara treatment. You must have heard about Ayurvedic Shiradhara treatment that everybody does, but we have a precisely formulated Shiradhara just focused on high blood pressure. And at home, normally what we do, this is the little video of our clinic Shiradhara. This is our senior Dr. Mehta here. So normally, friends, in the clinic, we do a full detox actually. So removing toxins, enema, Dr. Ram was explaining that to you. We also have a home detox that everywhere, all over the world, people do at their home actually, which helps a lot. And but this Shiradhara, you can just do a simple milk pouring on this temple region with somebody's help every day for 10 or 15 minutes. This can also help calm down your blood pressure. Let me share with you a real story of Dr. Garner. Dr. Garner is actually currently he just retired, but he was at that time he was the director of KWA Rothal Hospital in Germany, and he was our clinic partner basically. And Ayushakti has a clinic there. But before we started the clinic there, once he came to our clinic and he wanted to discuss how we can collaborate together. That time his blood pressure just shoot up 180 by 100, very high. And he said, I've been getting this blood pressure regularly because of the stress. So we just did quick detox 1 week treatment and high dose of Rakta Shanti, Suryaday, and that's what happened. And it just went away for years and years. Let's listen to his story.
So my name is Dr. Garner. I am from Germany. I am running their neurologic and geriatric rehabilitation unit. And I got to know Ayushakti about 10 years ago when a Mrs. Torchi, she's a children's doctor, who was here, told me that a lot of multiple sclerosis patients are here, which got very nice treatment. And in my hospital, I'm also treating multiple sclerosis patients, which are very common in Germany. And before I started this treatment, I said, well, I will first try the treatment myself. So 10 years ago, I had my first Panchakarma here, and I was very happy with the results. So again, 6 years ago, I've been here with my family, my younger daughter doing Panchakarma, and now I'm back again. Meanwhile, we have installed Ayushakti Panchakarma in my hospital in Germany also. We are doing this 4 months a year, 2 months in winter, 2 months in summer, with a doctor from here, Dr. Anwar, who is doing very nice pulse reading and treating our patients, very nice, and therapists, and nowadays also the cook, Manoj. When I came here, I had a problem with the frozen shoulder, which was very painful, and I could lift my arm almost only 90 degrees, about like this, and also in front only it was possible. And here I underwent the treatment, which was directed by the Chikama doctors here. I had the medicines, the massage treatment, the oil treatment, and quite soon after starting the therapy, especially with applying some marnas by a therapist called Sono, my arm became much better. Now I'm able to lift my arm to the ear, what was not possible before. And I'm happy, very much happy about this result. Also, my blood pressure was a little bit borderline, and due to the therapy here, also stabilized this on the normal level. What is very important for me, because at home I have a very stressful job as managing the hospital and having a lot of different duties in that regard. So I'm looking forward that these results may be stable in Germany due to the diet and the medicines I will continue to take, and hope also all the best for Ayushakti here, that it will run as nicely as it is doing now.
Dear friends, the German medical doctor, Dr. Garner, is a neurologist. He is now our colleague for more than 15 years. We have been collaborating with the KWA Rothal Hospital, and people come and take the treatment there. And that's the power of Ayurveda, that Western doctors also start believing in Ayurveda, natural healing, because of their own experience. So I really recommend that everybody should go on a natural way of healing, especially as per a big organization in UK, a hospital has published data that people who stay on antihypertension medication can get ongoing side effects like cough, dizziness, nausea, diarrhea, or constipation. Sometimes even problem with the impotency can come. Lot of tiredness can come, and long term there can be damage on either kidney or functioning of heart.
That was quite an informative session. Thank you so much, Dr. Smita and Dr. Ram. Now we have received quite a lot of start asking. The first question is, should I be worried if my blood pressure is 150 or 100? Dr. Smita, would you like to answer, please?
Yeah, definitely. As I told you that the normal range is 120 by 80. A maximum 130 by 85, 90, maybe you can stay away from the medication. But before, more than that, you have to take care of your blood pressure, make it stable. It's very important, because there is a risk of getting either heart attack or a stroke.
Okay. Dr. Ram, the next question is, how can I lower my emergency until I get a help?
If you can repeat, please.
Sure.
Please repeat it.
How?
Yeah.
Sure. How can I lower my blood pressure instantly in an emergency situation until I get help?
Yeah, some sort of tricks you have to make it out. Like you have to lie down first of all, because the blood supply has to be reached to the brain, the vital organs, and you have to raise the leg a little bit. You can put the pillows underneath your leg, and if you feel like there's heat in the head, you can just feel on like some. It is like common finding that you can find out, especially with the high blood pressure. So you can just apply this ghee that are shown on the temple region and the crown region. Also, I think this can help for some certain extent. And suppose if you have got some medicine like this Shamak or this acid and all, that instantly calm down your high pitta or excess heat in the body. That can I think it will help. And as well as the Marma points that I share you if you follow.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Smita, one more question for you. How do you get rid of high blood pressure headache?
I think you can get rid of that high blood pressure headache only by calming your blood pressure and calming your anger. So as Dr. Ram said, we have to reduce pitta because headache is related. That means your blood pressure is connected with high acidity in the body, stress, both combined together. That's why the volume of the blood increases from the acidity and it gives that pounding pressure in the head. So you have to bring down pitta. The best way is to do a detox. You can make we have a special detox virechan, which you when you take in a good amount, you get a loose stool and that removes high heat. That is number one. Secondly, taking that ghee must on the temple. We discussed that's calming heat always. You can take the herbal tea that I shared with a teaspoonful of ghee, and of course Rakta Shanti, 4/4, Chandrika Ras, and Pitta Shamak. These three formulas are really fantastic. In
Yeah.
initial stage of blood pressure, it definitely helps immediately. That's what
Correct.
we all have experienced.
Yeah.
Ayush Shakti is like 150 practitioners in the world who are working with us full time, doing only Ayush Shakti way of healing. And this is what we have all noticed.
Thank you so much. Thank you. One last question for Dr. Ram. What are the warning signs of hypertension?
Yeah, severe headache you can say, or dizzy feeling, fatigue feeling that you can experience. Sometimes you can have like burning, heart burning also, as well as nausea feeling, vomiting feeling also you can have, and then neck pain. So along with this, now you can feel discomfort in digestion as well. So as I say, every problems of this maybe mental or physical ailment, they go parallelly with the digestion. If you've got weak digestion, means if you've got bloating, gas, constipation, so they go parallelly with this kind of the systemic illnesses.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Anandi, one thing I wanted to tell to all of our people who are viewing this actually for their benefit. Ayurveda is not quick fix, but Ayurveda works from the root cause, like Dr. Ram said, that everything begins from the digestion. And when you take care of your high blood pressure through a natural way of healing, doing pranayam, lifestyle changes, and home remedy and herbal formulas, everything combined together, what happens is not only blood pressure settles down naturally, but also the blood pressure, there's always other host of things like high sugar, sometimes high cholesterol, sometimes low circulation, sometimes a lot of stress and tiredness, fogginess in the brain. Everything clears up altogether. It's really declogging and removing toxins so that your own body functions much better naturally.
Thank you so much. This entire session was quite informative, and I'm sure our viewers must have carried a lot of home herbal remedies, home tips, and lifestyle changes from both of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure, and I hope all the viewers must have enjoyed too.
Yeah.
You can also book appointments with us. Our doctors are giving video and phone consultations. If you are from India, you can call on 1800-266-3001. If you are from out of India, our global number is +1800-2800-906. You can even WhatsApp us on +91 7777001561. You can also email us on info@ayushakti.com. You can view and buy our herbs and products from our website, that is www.ayushakti.com. Thank you so much and namaskar.